Hello children, welcome back to today's session. And in the previous session, what we have discussed? We have discussed about the simple future and the simple future continuous tense. And today in this session, let us discuss about the remaining tenses of future, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. Yes, isn't it? So these two tenses will not be using much in our speaking, but it is we need to learn them. Okay, are you ready? So let us learn the remaining two tense: future perfect tense. Definition and action. That will finish before certain time in the future, but exactly when it happened is not known. Is not known. So as I mentioned you in the starting of the class, okay, the the future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense is not much more important in this tenses. But here, see, as when we discuss the previous session, what we discussed, the two tenses will be having a certain time when we speak. మనం ఎప్పుడు మాట్లాడతాము అనేది మనకి తెలుసు. ఆ టూ టెన్స్ ఎప్పుడు యూజ్ చేస్తాం అనేది నేను మీకు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను. ఓకే, then we got it. But here an action that will be finished before certain time in the future. ఓకే, ఇది ఏమైంది, మనము ఎప్పుడైతే ఒక టెన్స్ యూజ్ చేస్తామో అది ఒక అనుకున్న టైం కనే ముందే అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే, we are using this tense in the future itself. It's clear. But the time is when it finish, we don't know. It will be suddenly that the action will be started, but when it will be finishing. ఈ యాక్షన్ అనేది ఫ్యూచర్ లోనే భవిష్యత్ కాలంలోనే స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది, కానీ అది ఎప్పుడు ఎండ్ అవుతుంది అనేది మనకి చెప్పలేము. The time is not clear. That is, time is not known. Okay, see, that's why an action that will be finished before certain time in the future, but exactly when that happen is not known. అది ఎప్పుడు మొదలవుతుంది అంటే మనం టెన్స్ ఎప్పుడు వాడతాం అనేది it is not known. Suddenly we may use at any time. Clear? So let us write the formula for the tense. Subject plus will or shall plus have, we will be using helping to have plus verb form 3 plus object. And in simple tense, the simple future, just we have used will or shall, and we have not seen any helping verb beyond this, and we have used usually verb form 1, and here we are using verb form 3. Okay, and whenever we speak, whenever we deal about the perfect tense, we will be using the verb form 3. Clear? Let's write the example. First, let's take subject as we. We shall have done our homework. So here you are all telling that, okay, you are teacher or myself is asking, have you done your homework? What you are responding? Okay, saying we shall have done. Okay, you telling we shall have. మేము మా యొక్క homework చేశాము means the action was you have done in the future, but the action was finished. But when it was happened, you don't know. See, we shall have done our homework. మేము homework చేశాము. So you have done the homework when? You have done the homework yesterday, but you are telling I have done. Okay, okay. We have. Okay. Sorry. We shall have done the homework yesterday. Okay. Homework yesterday. Whenever. Next example. You will have played cricket. Played cricket. You say you will have. నువ్వు ఆడబోతున్నావు. Okay, you will have played cricket. నువ్వు క్రికెట్ ఆడావు. See how the action will be in the future, but a certain time in future, exactly when it happened, it's not. We don't know. Maybe you're asking, this is what you're doing. You're telling, sir, I will have played cricket yesterday. I hope you're telling. Okay, means you're not sure. Okay, జరిగిపోయిన విషయాన్ని. Okay, here we are speaking about the future, past and present. Okay, నువ్వు past లో okay, నువ్వు future okay, future లో జరిగింది past నువ్వు చేసుకుంటూ present లో చెప్తున్నావు. Okay, so write, keep the side heading and write definition formula clearly. Finished? You can also write, I will have completed my homework. Okay, so you have finished it yesterday. It was done in the future. Okay, so but when it was happened, we don't know exact time is. Okay, but exactly when that happened is not known. Clear? Finished? Yeah. Finish someone? So after finishing it, add 5 more example as your homework for present, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. You need to add 5 more examples as your homework. So let's write the next one. An action that finished, an action that finished just before just before another action in the future. These two tenses will be quite confused. Okay, but don't confuse. If you are not sure, if you have not understood, you can ask me. I will explain again. Okay, so an action that finished just before another action in the future. Okay, an action that finished just before another action. And in this tense, two actions will be taking place in the future. Okay, sorry, రెండు పనులు మనము ఈ యొక్క టెన్స్ లో మనం మాట్లాడుకుంటాం. Okay, you will understand when we are writing the example, you will be understanding clearly. Okay, ఈ యొక్క టెన్స్ ఏంటంటే ఈ యొక్క టెన్స్ లో మనము పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ మరియు ఫ్యూచర్ టెన్స్ రెండు మిక్స్ అయి ఉంటాయి, క్లబ్ అయి ఉంటాయి. కానీ ఇక్కడ రెండు యాక్షన్ అవుతాయి. See here, an action that finish just before another action in the future. Formula: subject plus will or shall plus have plus been plus be1 plus inform plus object. Here as well we have used have, and in any perfect continuous tense we will be using the word being, and be1 inform is common for continuous tense. Okay, let's write example. First one, he will have been cooking food. So see, he will have been cooking food. So when he was started cooking food at 9 a.m. and it has been moved to 10 a.m. For example, now this time now 10 o'clock. Okay, so but actually he started an action at 9 o'clock and he is continued from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So what happened? The action was started. Okay, the action has finished just before, and another action is taking place. He was cooking rice, then curry, then something. One by one he was doing. So the action was finished, then it was continued. So it was continued by one by one. Clear? So he will have been cooking food. అతను వంట చేస్తూనే ఉన్నాడు. Next example. She shall have been singing hymn. Hymn ante paata. Hymn ante paata. Okay, she shall have been singing hymns. So ఏమైంది? ఒక పాట తర్వాత ఇంకో పాట, ఒక పాట తర్వాత she was started singing from 9 to 10 11. She was continually singing. Okay, so it was finished and again it was taking action. She was finishing one song and taking another. So like that she was doing an action continuously. Okay, clear? So write the definition neatly, keep the side heading and write neatly. So successfully we have finished our tenses, and it's now your time to learn them and speak good English. And if you have not understood, I'll repeat the class and I'll explain you again. Okay, don't sit like a mums, like a stones. Okay, if you have not understood, you can ask me. I will surely explain you the class again. Okay children, keep side heading future perfect continuous tense, write the definition, formula and example, and today's homework is add or write 5 more examples for future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. That's your homework. Okay, children, have a good day. Thank you.